Hey there, folks. What's up? This is the Kepler. Welcome back to my channel. I know I've been away for a while, but that's because I haven't had a lot to talk about. But I guess that's not an excuse when you think about it. I mean, because the obviously the reason I do these videos is to get views. But been working on my monetization channel a little bit. For more on that, go over and check me out back at the old channel over at TheKepler, which I have let's plays of Star Trek Online if you're interested in that. But if not, oh well. Anyway, today I'm doing a video because I got a comment a couple hours ago from a YouTuber named Jack. I hope that's right. And she asked, well, she, I don't know. They asked, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. But they asked me to, how do you get Odin Marks? And can I show you how to do that? And the answer is, yes, I will. And basically the way you get Odin Marks is when you hit level 20. Now obviously my storm is level 36 right now. But at level 20 you open legendary quests. And your legendary quests are going to be on the top of your mission log here. It's going to be above the prologue and chapter 1 and chapter 2. But it's going to be up here, and it'll tell you this is the mission who's scrutinizing the sentinel. And this is the mission that I have today, or I've had for a long time, and I just haven't got around to doing it. But for the first mission of the day, for the first daily Odin legendary mission of the day, you're going to get one bonus mark for doing the first mission of the day. And so this one is, it says you'll get one Odin mark XP and credits. So I'll get 2 Odin marks XP and some credits for doing this. And then they recently changed the way these work. They used to be just give the same amount, but for now, for missions they consider harder or less desirable missions, they'll give you more Odin marks. So like
plotting is over.
Generally the way people do missions like this is they'll go, they pretty much leveling strategy wise, at least some thoughts that I've heard on leveling is you want to go and do story or whatever, or X defense up until you get to level 20. And when you get to level 20, you want to only do legendaries. And you don't want to switch out of your difficulty. And now, obviously, I've stuck to heroic, but that's just me. But generally, you don't want to switch out of story mode, that being the lowest mode, not heroic mode, normal mode. And you pretty much just want to keep re-rolling your credits, your stuff. And we just got a sentinel to drop here, so I'll go ahead and do his. And you'll see the counter after I defeat him, Hero Storm, is you'll see that I'll go from 0 to 1, and I just did. See over here where it says defeat sentinels, I've just defeated 1. So now I need 5 more, and then that quest will be complete. So we'll go ahead and we'll just go around here, go around Midtown, hoping we come across a couple more sentinels. Hopefully we can, kind of knock this out in a hurry. We see random people, you got another one dropping in here, so we'll go ahead and take him out. Or actually, there's 2 here, so I'm going to go ahead and take them out.
This does not compute.
Reap the whirlwind.
And you see, now we're at 3 of 6, and we got an Eternity Splinter. And if you're not familiar with Eternity Splinters are just things that randomly drop, and you can use Eternity Splinters to unlock more characters. So when you start the character, you can get your first default character, and then as you play the game, you just randomly get Eternity Splendors, and that's how you open up other characters. And I think that I may have done um,
Watch out!
a thing on that at some point, but if not, you know, you just get a 200, 400, or 600, and depending on which hero you want, you know, it's going to cost you a certain amount of splinters for that character, and you just take them to the splinter vendor, which you'll find at various hubs, either Avengers Tower or the Executor School or the Helicarrier or even Odin's Palace, and that's where you go to unlock other characters. To find the Eternity Splendor vendor and take it to that. So now we're we're at five Sentinels killed. And keep in mind that this is a very easy mission. The Sentinel mission is you just go around Midtown, you look for Sentinels, you kill them. That's that. But, you know, every legendary mission is different. And we'll have to see which one I get to pop after this. And I don't want to fight those guys, so I'm not trying to. That's a super villain fight, and I'm not trying to do that right now. Because I'm trying to get this video done for to show Jack what I'm doing here. So that's what I'm doing. Keep my life up, not die. Looking for, you know, this last Sentinel could be. And when you're going around looking for Sentinels, you just have to be patient. It's not something that you're gonna get right off the bat. You know, it's gonna take you. You know, sometimes what you're looking for, when it's a mission like this. Another thing about this mission is you look at the text and it'll tell you where to go. It'll tell you to either go to Midtown, that you can go into the X defense, and the X defense, there's no telling if you're gonna get a Sentinel wave or not. Or you can go do the in the new Shield Hollow Sim, which that's also a crapshoot. But for the most part, you're gonna want to be here in Midtown because you can just go around and kill mobs and get XP and get the quest done here in a relatively quick fashion. I don't know if you saw that if you see that. This comment down here that says Fesco found a Trisk Commander helm. That is a new notification that they put in game of when people find legendaries. In the Trisk Command helm is any hero legendary. I'm pretty sure I think I have one. But I just finished that mission, and you see I got XP in the form of the green orbs, and you know, 2 Odin Marks popped. And I get some money, and so that one is done. And so now my next legendary is wherefore art thou, and we'll open that up and we'll see where that is. And you see now I don't have that bonus thing about the one extra. If I don't do this quest today, if I save it for tomorrow, then I'll get the bonus mark, because it's the first mission of today. So if I choose not to do this today because I don't have to, then I can wait until tomorrow. But for this mission, it wants me to go to the you know, this is sort of where it gets. I mean, you can just do these and keep doing them and go to where it tells you, or you can reroll. For this one, it wants me to go to chapter 4, and the waypoint for chapter 4 where I need to go will be automatically opened based upon this. But anyway, I need to go to chapter 4 into the lower east side of Hell's Kitchen and kill the Green Goblin, who is an event boss that'll spawn there. And also, I need to kill 100 AIM enemies and 20 vehicles. But what you can do is, if you have the funds, you can come down here and you can click this button that says reroll. And for me to reroll this, it will cost me 9,000 credits. Now, if you're just getting into the game, you might not have 9,000 credits lying around like I do. But I have almost 400,000, so I can go ahead and afford to do that. And when I re-roll, This is what I was talking about earlier. This wants me to do Doctor Doom on a terminal. Now, Doctor Doom, for those of you who don't know, is it's a part of the story mission. But also, you can run him, and it says that I can do it on red, green, or cosmic, and that I have to kill 20 elite Doom bots, 100 servo guards, and defeat Doctor Doom. So, I'm not gonna do this. But if I were to do this, because this is a less desirable mission, the award would be greater. I would get 4 Odin Marks, XP, and credits. And the way they changed how you can get from places to place. I can either go to this portal, and I can go, and you see up here story, terminals, or challenge. I can automatically go, and I can do and for those of you who don't know about terminals, and so this is going to be quite extensive. The green terminal is normal difficulty, normal reward. Red terminals are more difficult aspects, and 60 terminals cosmic terminals are only for level 60 characters. So you can do red or green. Red is going to be really hard for you. I'm just going to put that out there. But green is going to be easier. And you can come down here and you can click on Doom's Castle, and this would take me right to be able to do this castle crash daily. And so I could do that, and it would port me right to Doom's Castle, and I could go in and I could do that daily. And when I make it to the end, it'll give me the better reward, 4 marks or 4 credits. Now, additionally, you can keep re-rolling this. Like I could re-roll it into another Midtown mission, or I could re-roll into an easier terminal mission. Which, from my perspective, the amount of reward, you just have to gauge whether you think this can be enough reward for you. For me, I don't think this particular mission is going to be enough reward, so I'll re-roll it, and that's horrible too. But you see, this is going to give me 3 Odin Marks if I do this. I don't want to. I could do this. This is not bad. This is another story mission. I don't prefer that, but it would give me 2. But I don't want that either. And so you can sit here and you can spend a lot of money re-rolling. So I just re-rolled 4 or 5 times. So I just cost myself 45,000 credits. But this one is one that I can do here in Midtown, or X Defense, or the Shield Hollow Zone. So I'll probably keep that one around. I won't rush it. I could go and do it around here, or I could go into X Defense, which I'll probably end up doing maybe later. But you can see the reward is 1 Odin Mark, because it's a more desirable. People don't mind doing this quest. So you just have to judge. This is how you do legendaries. Like I said, they open up at level 20. So as soon as you hit level 20, a little notification will come up. It'll be like, you can now do legendary quest. And you just have to pick and choose. You can go through and do every one that comes up. You'll make a lot of money. But it'll also be slower. The reason that people like doing these Midtown and these terminals is because they can just stay in Midtown, or they can come here and do the terminal real quick, and then they'll pop them back to Midtown, and they can re-roll and do another Midtown. Versus if you have to go and do a story quest, well, then you have to go to this place. You have to find all these enemies. You have to do it. You have to come back, and it just takes a lot longer. And for people that want to level faster, this is just the way they prefer to do it. But anyway, I know that was a little long-winded, and sort of it can be very confusing. If you need more explanation, feel free to come to my Twitch channel, and that is twitch.tv/Eskatun, ESKATUN. I'll put a link I'm sorry, in the description down below. But yeah, just think about it and do it that way. Do the legendary. You can go like I said, you can go do each legendary that comes up to build up your cash base. Another way to build up a lot of cash is to do X defense. So you can either do X defense, and you can see here on Storm, I don't even have a legendary on her. She has no legendary at the moment. But I have 52 Odin Marks, but that's because I put a lower priority on Odin Marks. So I only recommend getting an Odin Mark for somebody that you're actually going to want to play long term. Getting a legendary, that is. getting a legendary for a character that you want to play a long term. Additionally, and so if you're just starting out, if you're starting with a brand new character, you pick Storm, you pick Scarlet Witch, you pick Captain America, whoever, and you're only going to want to stick to that character because you're like, hey, this is the way to do it. I'm going to play this character. I'm going to play it all the way through. I'm going to get my legendary. That's fine. So you can either do it the way that a lot of people do it, whereas they just go until they hit level 20 and they stay in Midtown and just do terminals, or you can go out and do a lot more stuff. But that is a very solid way if you're just doing one character at a time. Me, I'm an alcoholic. As I'll show you, I have every character except 2 at this point. I have 10 level 60s now. As you can see, Black Panther 33, 31, 60 Cable, 60 Captain America, 60 Cyclops, 60 Gambit, 60 Hawkeye, 60 Miss Marvel, 60 Nightcrawler, 60 Spider-Man, 60 Scarlet Witch, 60 Thor. And these would be the only 2 characters I don't have right now. But that's just me. Do it the way you want. Anyway, guys, I know this has been long-winded. I put a lot of information in that you didn't even care about, but I just wanted to try to explain my thoughts. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up. Tell your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Be sure to go over and check out my Not Marvel Heroes channel. That is back on the original channel of The Escatoon. And I'll put a link to that. And all I'm doing over there is I'm just doing Let's Play of Star Trek Online, and it is what it is. Take it with a grain of salt. But if you wouldn't mind, if you have some time, you're just doing whatever, turn down the sound. I don't care. Just go up there and watch the video. Throw me a thumbs up. Tell people about that. You don't have to, but if you would be so kind, you can turn the volume up. You don't even have to watch the whole thing. I don't care. But I appreciate it because I am trying to make a little bit of money here, and I thank you for your time. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you next time. Take it easy.